Hello and welcome to the HomeoQuest tutorial. This is Shilpa, the author of the HomeoQuest software, and today we'll try and understand the Repertory Browser. The Repertory Browser, it's a section which allows you to access different repertories and locate rubrics from various chapters within the repertories using a sectional search. Now, it opens up as a default section when you open HomeoQuest, or you can also access it by pressing on the Repertory Browser tab on the top. Now the size of each column is flexible, so you can just set as required by clicking on the edge and dragging it with the mouse. The Repertory Browser consists of a few sections, a few parts. We'll start with the Repertory List. The Repertory List is located on the left top corner and it shows the selected repertory around here, so you can actually choose different repertories by just clicking with the mouse. Now the sections or the chapters for the selected repertory appear just below here. So these are the sections in the complete repertory. You can select a section by just scrolling the bar and clicking on a particular section. The rubrics in the selected section open up in the rubric column here. Now, similar to a book in print, every subsequent sub-rubric is one space behind the previous level. So this is head external left and this is a sub-rubric right. If you want to read the entire rubric, it appears on the top here, where you can actually read the entire rubric with the previous levels. Now, as you've noticed, when I click on a particular rubric, the remedies appear straight away onto the right here. The remedies are already classified according to degrees in different columns as denoted in the respective repertories. So different fonts are used to denote different degrees. Now, how do you actually choose a particular rubric to enter into your repertorization table? Selecting a rubric is very easy. The common methods would be just scrolling down with your bar or clicking a particular rubric. But the most wonderful and efficient way using HomeoQuest is by using the sectional search. Now this search is located around here. It helps you to locate the right rubric when browsing a particular repertory section. What you need to do is just type in the required symptom or rubric words separated by a single space. So for example, if you want to select the mind chapter in your complete repertory and you want to select, say, fear of death. So what you need to put is fear, a space in between, and death. And that's it. You press on the search symbol, which is here, and there you go. What happens is the program will search and land you on the first rubric containing the chosen word or words in that particular section, wherever they may be. So the first rubric in the mind section of the complete repertory is death with fear of. Now you can press the next and the previous buttons to view subsequent results in order. So you press next and you land up on the next rubric with fear death, and so on and so forth. So you can actually scroll the entire section, the mind section, with all the rubrics for fear death. You can go previous and next and so on and so forth. Now if you find a particular rubric interesting or appropriate, so in this case this is the large rubric, just double click on that rubric and look what happens. Down here in the repertorization table, the rubric is added for repertorization. So the beauty of the whole program is you can actually, if you want to, select any repertory, any section, any rubric, double click on it, and down here you can see the rubric gets added and the repertorization is updated. Now we'll talk a lot more about the repertorization table in another tutorial, but this is just to show you how easy it is to repertorize a case. Some more interesting features about the Repertory Browser. The remedy information menu is something which is quite interesting. So whenever you see a remedy anywhere in the program, say in your remedy column, and you click on a remedy, you directly land up in the Mathematica browser and you find all the books containing that remedy. So in this case, we've clicked on aconite, and you can click on every book and read aconite directly. We come back to the Repertory browser. There are many more things you can actually access about a remedy. So in this case, again, if you control click instead of just clicking in Mac users, or right click in the Windows, so I control click on aconite, it opens up a menu which shows remedy information. Browsing the Mathematica, add to remedy comparison, and searching the remedy on Google or Wikipedia. We'll try the remedy info. This is present exclusively in the HomeoQuest Gold version. So clicking on the remedy info, it gives you lots of details such as the full name, the authors who've added or introduced the remedy, as well as the original source data of the remedy. When you click Browse the Mathematica, it again opens up the Mathematica browser and shows you the list of books as we've done previously. When you click on Add the remedy in the remedy comparison, this will add the remedy in a section which is called the remedy comparison section. Here you can add further remedies or choose a variety of functions to access the reverse Mathematicas, the common themes, the contrasting features, the unique PQRS features of a remedy or remedies, and this helps you to exploit the full potential of your repertories. So this is very helpful if you need to fine-tune a remedy selection after you find the repertorial totality, and we'll talk a lot more about this section in the tutorial, which is remedy comparison tutorial. We'll come back to the Repertory browser and find the last one, which is the searching the remedy in Google or Wikipedia. Now this is really interesting because one is you need to be connected to the internet to activate these two features, but they open up extensive database of information about the remedy source, the pictures, the images, the pharmacy details, and physiological, chemical information about the remedy. And this is the best use of this particular feature. So we go back, and lastly, even if you have a remedy in your repertorization table, you can access similar features. So in this case, APIS, and there you go, you can access all the same features and menu for any remedy in your entire program. So that's all about the HomeoQuest Repertory browser. We'll talk about the other sections in detail in the tutorials which follow this. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.